Hey YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're making banana muffins. I got my recipe here with me, so let's get started.
Here's an overview of all the ingredients I will be using. It is really important to be using overripe bananas, as well as it's better to use chocolate chips, but all that I could find this time was a raspberry chocolate bar. Alright, so in this clip, I'm starting off by peeling the bananas and getting them prepped to be placed in the blender. I don't know why I've never used a blender before, but it makes things so much easier and faster because you don't need to mash the bananas. It's best to crack the eggs into a separate bowl because you never know when the shell might accidentally fall in. I usually just guesstimate when it comes to using vanilla extract because it's honestly impossible to mess up, as well as the cinnamon. Now, according to the recipe, I did 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The recipe called for 3 cups of almond flour. I did not have enough almond flour, so I got a little creative, doing 1 cup of almond flour, then 1 cup of baking flour, which was gluten-free, and a half cup of protein powder. As you can see, it might have not been the best idea to blend it all together, as the recipe did say to first blend the wet ingredients and then add the flour in a separate bowl to those wet ingredients, but I did not read it, so I just fixed it and added it to the bowl like so. Then I decided to add another half cup of flour because it just did not look like the right consistency. Using chocolate chips can definitely be easier, but when you cut up your own chocolate bar and make your own chocolate chunks, it's nice because you can make them as small or big as you would like. I feel like I cut them a little bit too small, but it was fine either way. And generally, I feel like you should use either 2 bars or maybe 1.5, but 1 is all that I had. It's important you do not over stir your batter because it will just result in a dense and tough muffin. My mom prefers her muffins to be crispy, so I put them in at 350 for about 25 to maybe even 30 minutes, but usually it's just a 12-minute bake.
Let's take a look at the muffin. So this is mine. This is what it looks like inside. Pretty good. Alright, guys, go make yourself some banana muffins as soon as they get ripe. It's so easy.